throne, I am promoting you to Grand Admiral for your obedient service to the Empire. You will join my inner circle of 12 Grand Admirals who will command all Imperial forces for the glory of the Empire.
This is the story of Star Wars. You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear R2-D2 beep, like this. Let's begin now.
Welcome to a Sith List live stream. What is up, everybody? We are here pre-gaming it with White Claw. I'm Mirage. That's Randy. That's King Tom. That is Les Gonzalez. We're the Sith List, and tonight we've got a bunch of friends that are going to join us, like the one right below me, Mr. Haas Burkhart from High Potion and the Blue Harvest podcast and a YouTube channel and everything extraordinary. How's it going, guys? What's up?
How's it going?
What's up?
It's going all right. Hey.
Exciting times. And people that are in the chat room, thank you. And people that are tuning in, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Chat?
Yeah, we got some chatters out there. People are already roasting me, evidently. I guess about my vasectomy and my diarrhea, which I don't have, Randy.
Not anymore.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm looking in the chat and it says, hey guys, heads up, we'll be starting at 8:05 or Raj has diarrhea. That seems pretty official.
Yeah,
Yes.
that actually came from the official Sith List.
And
Twitter.
I'm pretty sure that's
And
official medical diagnosis too.
Yes, yes.
I heard
That
the
would've been-
official diagnosis was duty butt.
I had duty butt one time. I actually got duty butt right when I was thinking about the vasectomy and right before I got the vasectomy. So it was bad news. Bad news. But speaking of duty butt, I was going to go to somebody, but I'm not going to do that. Let me go to the list, guys. Les, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing okay, man. Another Tuesday. We get to do a little pre-show before the show. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
We haven't had a
Fancied
pre-show.
that up. I like that.
Yeah, we haven't had a pre-show before the show since season 2 of Mandalorian. I don't think. This is going to be very exciting tonight. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be pretty ad hoc. We're going to just like shoot the shit and drink and have fun and take your comments in the chat room. And we're going to talk about Mando. King Tom, you excited, buddy?
I'm excited. I'm even more excited. You rolled out some video from the TIE Fighter PC game.
I
I
saw
knew
that
you.
too.
I knew you would like that, buddy. Yeah, I knew you as OG. I had some time at work today to, act like a professional YouTuber and podcaster and getting paid while I'm doing it. Randy, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a reaction. We're gonna watch it live at midnight. You, me, and Les. And it's been a crazy season. You excited about tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited about tonight. I'm always excited to hang out with you guys. You're my bestest buddies.
You liar. Haas, what'd you think about the season so far, man?
I like it. I feel like it's actually gotten stronger as it's gone along. I'm a little nervous about tonight. I got a bad feeling. Something bad's going to happen, I feel like.
Hey, you know that I have the soundboard ready to go, Haas. So if you say something like that,
I got a bad feeling about this.
There you go.
things are going to happen. Yeah, things are going to happen. I also
So
got
fancy.
all.
This,
you know
this
what?
whole thing is so fancy.
It really
Yeah,
is,
thanks.
but I think about like how much like work didn't get done today, so that sound clip
Yeah,
could
and
be
so
on the
we
board.
could watch a full motion video from a 1994 CD-ROM game at the beginning of this. You know?
That's true. But
Right,
Randy,
right.
Andy, you got to watch yourself today because I could bust out one of these.
This
That
shit
should
is
do that.
so fancy.
I could do that.
Fancy and
Says the
mean.
guy coming to us from Shinra headquarters.
Right, exactly.
that
And
what
with
that
Walter
is?
White. Is that Walter White right there?
It sure is.
Walter White's first live. Oh, that's probably not his first live stream. So, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to talk about what we think is going to happen, what we want to happen. We're going to take some questions from the chat and comments and all that. Randy's going to be in charge of the ones and twos on the comment sections.
I'm DJing. Oh no.
Yeah, DJ Diddles over here. We're missing Boo. We're missing Eric. But hopefully they can pop in. And we're going to have Sal maybe come in about 20 minutes from Rogue Rebels. And Steele might pop in here and there if he has time. Yeah, Ajax Citizen himself will be here, hopefully. So here is the deal, guys. The biggest question I have is Babu Fricks, right? These Babu Fricks, that scene where he says what is it? He says like,
I'm out of here, motherfucker.
yeah, I'm out of here, motherfucker, right? He says it.
No.
Well, listen, I have it. If you listen, I did the AI cleanup. Listen.
That really was the way he did.
See that? I'm out, motherfucker.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, bold prediction. Gina appears as a
Oh, yes.
That is very
Yes.
possible. That is very
I
possible.
think that's what she's doing at home.
Yeah, no.
It
She's
certainly
absolutely-
isn't making a ton of money being in shitty quality Western movies.
Kevin
that's for sure.
Sorbo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Killing
Zorbo-
at the box office.
Yeah,
the box
killing.
office is saved. Thanks, Gina Corona.
It's the first time there's been a box office haul of $4.
James Cameron is very happy about that. He's not worried at all.
No longer looking over his shoulder.
No, he's not. Okay, Haas, I'm going to start with you. Some of your highlights of the season, some of your low lights of the season. Were you a fan of the episode that caused such drama out there in the Star Wars universe with, I called her Izzo, unfortunately, during the reaction, but Lizzo and Jack
Oh yeah,
Black.
I liked that episode. It was goofy as hell. Like you need some goofiness every now and then, and I just had fun with it. Like that was a very fun, goofy episode. It was weird. I like when Star Wars gets weird, and that was certainly weird. Like so, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I'm down too. How about some of your highlights? Like,
I don't know, man. You know what? The N1 Starfighter has definitely been sort of a highlight. Actually, getting to see it in action in the show it belongs in, not the Boba Fett show, right?
right, right.
I think Bo-Katan has been really interesting this season. Like when you consider her sort of character arc from Clone Wars into Rebels and now this, I think it's really cool. They've done a really good job with her character progression and making it feel pretty uniform and consistent across 3 different shows and 2 different mediums.
That's so true. And some people say the marvelization of Star Wars with all these shows coming together at once. Is this hurting this franchise? Which I think is absolutely not hurting the franchise. And then we got news at the finale of all of it. It's going to be coming out as a movie, hopefully in the big screen, which I think is rad as hell, man. I have no problems with it at all. And if Filoni's doing it, I trust them. So the marvelization of Star Wars, which I'm down for. And then what do you think about the consistency of the directors? I mean, the shows are up and down and left and right and all over the place, which I really like because of the different directors. Is that something I know with Obi-Wan Kenobi, if I'm not mistaken, we had one specific director directing all of it, so it felt fluid. These don't, which again I have no problems with. But yeah, what's your take on this?
Me? I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think it hurts the show. Like I think it. You know, now that we're in the essentially the 4th season of this Mando stuff, when you include Book of Boba Fett, I like looking forward to an episode because it's going to be directed by Bryce Dallas Howard or Rick Famuyiwa or Carl Weathers or whoever it may be, right? Like the returning directors. I like that looking forward to certain directors because we've seen what they've done in these shows before. And I do like the different tones because I feel like it's consistent enough across the season that the different directors and what they bring to the table works, right?
Yeah. Totally.
I think that I think it's also shows that they have a style. Like you can tell Bryce Dallas Howard directed episodes. You know, you can tell Rick Famuyiwa's touch. Like there's just certain things in they all have a certain look. So I enjoy that, and I enjoy that they pretty much get the same episode, right, in each of the season.
You mean the number of episode?
Yeah, like it's like Bryce Dallas Howard does like number 6 or like number 3 and number 6 or something like that.
I don't know, because Bryce Dallas Howard did the Village one in the season 1, and I don't know what placement that was.
I think
And
that
then
was
she did
Last year, the Ant-Man guy did the finale.
Peyton
Right.
Reed.
Yeah,
Peyton Reed, yeah. That's right.
And then she did in Book of Boba Fett, she did the episode where it was basically Din Djarin. It was his whole episode. It was Mando's, where he had the Darksaber and he cut himself. And
Yeah.
It was just
That was a great
super
episode.
Sci-fi. Yeah, it was like
was a
really,
great-
really sci-fi intense. Just like her Lizzo, the episode with Lizzo and Jack Black. It was just still had like a very sci-fi touch to it, like a deep, deep sci-fi touch.
It felt like Mass Effect, that episode with Jack Black and Lizzo, which I really liked.
And I liked that episode.
Yeah, it was very sci-fi. Yeah.
It was a really good episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was really good. So, keep Tom. Predictions for tonight, real quick. Just I'm gonna go all over the place. So first of all, I know that we do this in Star Wars, where we get ourselves hyped up, thinking somebody's gonna show up, and then we're all allegedly disappointed at the end, which we're really not because the episodes have been great. Anybody that you think is coming out? I know Steele on his Twitter had a kind of a vote, and I'll try to bring that up and see if I can find it. But any predictions about tonight?
I think in terms of people, that's something I've been wondering. I think Carson Teva is the best bet for everyone because they've been promoting him in the show, and he's only been in one episode,
Right.
I think, this season. But as other characters, I think Boba Fett is definitely out there. Maybe Luke Skywalker, maybe Ahsoka, but I'm not expecting them. My idea in terms of predictions, I go back and forth between, okay, it's going to be a big battle where you have all of these people, like, people from the Alliance, other Mandos coming in to help out, or is it going to be like a Gideon, Mando, Bo-Katan kind of focused on those three characters?
Right.
I think it's going to be one of the two of those.
Oh, we're not getting Thrawn.
Maybe in a post-credit scene to hint at Ahsoka.
That's
but I
what
don't think he's going to show up in the show proper. I definitely don't.
Or what
Like-
if it's Sorry, go ahead, Haas. My bad. Go
I was
ahead.
just going to say, I think the whole idea of Thrawn coming back to the regular Star Wars galaxy from wherever the hell he is, right? That's going to be in Ahsoka, not in Mando.
It has to
right?
be, right?
Right.
It has to
So,
be.
I think
Go
we
ahead,
might
Les.
get a teaser, but
Yeah,
I-
I'll take anything.
I do this all the time. Usually, I feel myself doing it again. The super fan in
You work
me
out? You're talking about working
wants
out?
to wants to think that they're gonna find a way to just blow this whole thing open in 38 minutes and drop everybody in. Drop in Boba Fett. Maybe Ahsoka shows up. Like just everyone, and then it's like just this dramatic space battle. More than likely, maybe not Thrawn showing up, but people on their way. And who happen to be around. I really think they're just going to let it all hang out and just give us everyone. Or it could just be Jack Black showing up.
oh, that'd be cool. See,
Mr. Bombardier
It'd be
showing up
interesting.
in bombarding something.
Ooh, Billy.
I feel like what Les is talking about there, I think that's the movie, right?
Yeah.
I
Right.
think that's
That's
where we'll see the big
Yes.
space
Yes.
battle,
Yeah.
the big
That's
everybody
the end
that's in
game.
a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of feel like now, not saying I think we are going to see a space battle. They set up for it, right, with the
Yep.
interceptors and the bombers taking off, and
Yeah.
the Mando fleet up in orbit around the planet. So yeah, I think we'll see a space battle. I just don't think it'll be the big crossover one. That'll be a couple years down the road.
And speaking of space battles, Randy, this season, I know you're always watching how the effects are and the special effects and the CGI. The space battles have been phenomenal. Not just space battles, but atmospheric battles as well. It just looks like some of the best Star Wars space battles I've ever seen, or battles in general I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, they've had great CG all throughout the season. I think that's something that hasn't really been stressed enough, at least when we talk about it. Just how good a lot of the CG, maybe omitting just a couple of scenes early on in the season, but like Zeb CG was amazing.
Dude.
All the Starship space battle stuff is really good, and a lot of the exposition like shots where they're just showing like landscapes, just really
Right.
really good CG shots.
Yeah, like beautiful. Coruscant was beautiful.
Yeah. I feel like there's a very noticeable jump in budget this season from the last two too. And the CG is one of those places where I see that, right? Like there's just the things where it just looks a little more polished, right?
Right.
Than maybe in the last two seasons. Even though those weren't bad by any means, but I think you can
Yeah,
see
it
a
seems
jump
like
in
it's
quality.
getting better and better. It's kind of like Bad Batch. Every episode seems better and better and better. So what we got here? I'd love to see young Luke save old Leia with a forced pushback to ship, just like she saved him in Empire by hearing her calling out of Luke goes to the world between worlds in Ahsoka. Oof. Yeah, well.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, the odds, if it hits, you're getting a big payout on that one.
Yes, you are. You definitely are. Well, here's Steele's poll that he put up. Yeah, like it was 350 people, over 350. You bet on tonight. It's Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Thrawn, and Toro Kale. I actually voted for Toro, by the way, just because I knew Steele would want me to. So I did that. 46% Thrawn. And you might be right. It might be just a cutscene at the end. You know what I mean?
I think an after credit sequence is possible. They've done it, right? They've done it the last few seasons in every show. They did it in Mando season 2. They did it in Book of Boba Fett, and I'm sure they're going to do something. And with Ahsoka only being 4 months away or whatever, it would make a lot of sense for them to do one that ties into that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You know what? Escape Roomies, you're absolutely right, man. I think, or woman, I'm sorry. We might get a mythosaur. And by the way, my mom is in the chat, so she's probably worried about the diarrhea stuff. Mom, I'm okay. I really don't have diarrhea. We're good.
It's not true. He does. He has duty butt. He told us before he started. He said, "Guys, I'm sitting on a bucket. Duty butt's not holding me back. I got to go live, you guys." That's what
I am sitting
us.
on a bucket. It's just because I can't afford a real chair, not because I have duty butt.
He said, I have a duty to finish this stream.
And a duty that I got to finish. Yes.
Yes.
Right. That is true. But thanks, Mom, for being on. And Mythosaur, I think we're going to see a Mythosaur. That would be so amazing. Mandalorian battleship flying over looks. It did. I know a lot of people were complaining about the spray paint and how did they paint that so quickly and all that. Let it go. It looked cool. What if something happens to Din? Would Grogu to the... They were saying in the finale will be a sad one. Oh, who's saying? Oh, please don't let it be sad. Look,
honestly, I kind of thought that the last episode that they were gonna...
Buddy,
they might do away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
it's
not unbelievable. I mean, it would be unexpected, but I think like in a good way unexpected. It's because they could afford to get rid of Din Djarin and still have a show.
Well, and then there's all those comments where they were like, the Mandalorian doesn't just refer to Din Djarin anymore. Like,
right.
All right, Tracy. I don't know, guys. That would be awful. I don't want to see him go. We have to wait a long time for The Last of Us. Like, we can't we can't be waiting and waiting.
Right.
Oh, that would suck. I didn't even think about that. I know that it's been out there that it's going to be a sad one, but I wasn't thinking about Din getting...
How about this? Whether or not he dies, does he take his helmet off this episode?
Yeah. If he dies, they're going to get you one last look at that beautiful Pedro Pascal mug, for sure.
But if he doesn't, do they take it off? Because I don't think he's had... I think he's had it on all season, right?
No, he ain't... yeah. And I'll tell you what... Every single bit of dialogue was recorded in a closet, and Pedro Pascal didn't step 1 foot on set for the majority of these episodes. Not one bit.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
Star Wars moms.
Why would they kill Din though? He's the star of the whole thing.
Thank you, Les.
Truth. I'm not. I'm just asking.
Speak.
Well,
it would suck if they wipe him out before the dang movie, right?
I mean, I agree. I don't want
true.
the dude to die, but they have made a very big point of being like, the Mandalorian doesn't just refer to Din Djarin.
Exactly.
No, that would just...
And listen, they've also shown Grogu bonding with Bo-Katan quite a bit.
That is true.
New mom, right,
but
Randy?
I think it's possible.
Go ahead.
Whether it's going to happen, I don't know, but I think they've done enough groundwork to establish the fact that this show can revolve around a bunch of different Mandalorians, that it doesn't necessarily need to be Din. Whether it's a smart thing, I don't know. Whether it's going to be a crowd favorite, can't say. But I think there's a possibility.
But Les has a really smart... What is it? Din is not dying. That's exactly right, Daniel. Les is not dying. I mean, Les is not dying. I hope you don't die, Les. Din is not dying because what Les also said... the movie, guys, like if you're trying to sell a movie out there about this whole Mando-verse and not have the original Mando that the verse is about, it would be a pretty hard sell. Not to us, we'll go see it. But I'm just saying to the common folk who buys Grogu dolls, you know. Yeah,
I'm just saying it's possible. I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
I understand. I understand. I didn't mean to start like some,
don't bring that juju in this universe, Haas.
It's just one of those where you go, okay, like, unless he returns as like a clone and part of the dark clone experience, and then
you know what? I'd rather his ass just stay alive then. Don't.
There you go. See,
that's the real duty butt right there.
Din Djarin with 3 eyes.
That's it. Yeah.
Butt. Whoa. What do we think about the Shadow Council, guys? I'm going to bring the scene up here. Like, this scene was pretty amazing. And we got to hear some names that...
Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will
he looks like my dad.
The re-emergence of our military and provide Commandant Hux enough time to deliver on...
Hux looks like a putz.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh,
you
yes.
always speak with much authority. And yet I see that Grand Admiral Thrawn is missing from your delegation. Any word on when he will be able to participate in the show?
Post-show credits.
Our one hope for success relies upon the secrecy of his return.
Now, this is a name.
Captain, secrets are my stock in trade. I hear whispers from one end of the galaxy to another.
Who's that? Uncle Fester right here.
Never a word of Thrawn. Spoken of his imminent return.
He's such
Perhaps
a good actor.
It's time we
Court of Owls.
That's awesome.
Now, the Shadow Council. There was one lady that's not on that video that was kept agreeing with Moff Gideon. It's like, yeah. He's right. No, let's good. Let's forget Thrawn. Forget Thrawn. Let's just go with whatever he is. So she was all about Gideon. I think if somebody dies in this thing, it's going to be Gideon tonight.
It could be.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to shank him straight out from the wire and say, Thrawn says hello, and just like bam.
Sorry, sir. In the wire, they don't shank. They just double barrel you to the chest or put one in the back of your head, dude. So
I'm talking about the deleted scenes, Les. You didn't see it.
Nah, man. I seen everything, man. They don't do it like that, bro. Maybe in Mayor Kingstown, you get a shank.
Yes, Mayor Kingstown, they
you're
do.
Getting
That's for
lead.
sure.
You're getting a lead death.
That's true.
If you're doing it in the style of the wire, it could be a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that's
Or it could be your own brother, but just busting. So
Mayor Kingstown, you're right. They would do some shanking. Great show, by the way. Plugging that.
Pastry Son as well.
Which one?
Jeremy Renner.
Pastry Son. That's
Pastry
something that would happen in
dude,
Pastry Son.
if people haven't seen Pastry Son, and the new season of Love is Blind, by the way, woof, man, Love is Blind's killing it. I want to do a reaction to Love is Blind. Oh, Oz.
Hopefully it doesn't end like an Oz.
Yeah,
you get a little extra in Oz.
Yeah, you
get a little extra in Oz.
Yeah. What's up, Wim? We haven't had an email from Win in a while.
DC is clawing its way back, man. We'll get some from Wim soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow Council, we have what's I'm sorry, I forgot. What's Thrawn's right-hand man and that was named
Pelion.
Pelion. He was named one time before as well, if I'm not mistaken, right, King Tom?
In an episode of Rebels.
Episode of Rebels. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The finale, right?
Yeah, it was. So
Yeah.
he was like in charge of Thrawn's ships that were outside of the atmosphere.
And before the whales showed up.
Before the whales showed up, yeah.
Yeah, before the reaction video for Love is Blind. Dude, I'm telling you, you should see my face last night. I watched the live show that wasn't really
I'll be
live.
angry the whole time. That'll be my reaction.
We got whale shadows too this season, by the way, which was pretty cool.
In hyperspace, yeah.
Yes, in hyperspace, which was really good. What is Gideon's end game? He complains about cloning, then he's cloning on his ship. It kind of seems like they don't know what to do with him. That's right. I agree with you, Jeff. What is his end game? What is he trying to do? He's trying to build an army with the three. And now the three things that he's trying to clone is Mandalorian, Jedi, and himself. What's the third thing? Himself, right?
I don't know that he's trying to clone all of those things. Like, I think the piece from Mandalorians that he wants is the Beskar, the armor, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that's necessarily cloning them.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about, like his specific example, and it could be that he's trying to pursue his own agenda and get everyone else on the council behind him. You know, Hux is supposedly at this point, he's supposed to be out in the in wild space working with the First Order or the Final Order. So there is some link there. Whether Gideon is working for the resurrected Sheev, whether they even know he's resurrected, that'll be interesting to see if they work in at all.
Right.
But I'd imagine not too many people in the galaxy know about that.
And Billy was
I
saying
did like the.
go ahead, Haas. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like the Project Necromancer.
Yeah, that was a
reference in
nice
this.
call.
Because the one thing that's kind of annoyed me with this and Bad Batch is how like they skirt around like, ooh, what are we doing with all this cloning stuff, guys? I wonder what's this all about. We all know what it's about. It's Palpatine. Stop beating around the bush. We're not dumb. Just get it over with and say it.
Yeah.
It annoys me a little bit.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And I love the Necromancer because it was a Rush song as well. For the
There you
Rush
go.
fans out there. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's going to be I think it's going to be a good one tonight, man. I think it's going to be a good one. King Tom, you have any? You had some on the thrones for us, don't you?
I was going to ask, how will monsters, as in the Mythosaur, fit into this episode? Are we actually going to see? Because the Mythosaur looked pretty damn big, even bigger than the thing we saw last week that popped out of the surface.
Right.
Is that going to figure in? Considering they are that Imperial base is underground, and Bo is the one who had the experience with it.
Right. Before you answer any of your questions, though, King Tom, you can't just jump in when there's an on the throne.
The King.
There you go.
It's so fancy.
Sorry about
I
that.
try, host. I try. Yeah, how is it going to fit in? You want to take this? You want to take this? No, Randy's laughing too hard. You want to take this, Haas? How if they bring the Mythosaur, how is it going to fit? Is Bo going to be riding this thing, kind of like what Boba Fett was riding, like a champ, or?
I don't know that she's going to be riding it. I mean, it's going to show up for sure. I have no doubt about that, right? That seems like one of the big payoffs this season after they introduce it, right?
Right.
I don't see her riding it. Maybe it just saves the day. As big as that thing looked, it might be honestly might look a little ridiculous to have someone riding it.
Yeah, they're like this big.
Yeah, like that thing is huge, and
Right.
it could look a little silly.
Right. What did the armor say about that? About the legend of the Mythosaur? Were they riding it or battled along with it? Didn't she say something like that?
No, they tamed the Mythosaur, and then the prophecy was that the Mythosaur was going to rise again and herald a new coming of Mandalore, right? So there's nothing about like, well, and then you got to make a saddle. You become best friends with it. You feed it some snacks. You scratch it behind its tusks or whatever the hell, and then you ride it. Don't ride it. That's going to be silly. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Didn't Queel know about it too?
He did know something about the Mythosaur.
Yeah, he did say something.
Who's the spy?
Oh, who's the spies?
So this has been hotly debated, and I have a theory. I didn't come up with this theory, but I found a theory that I like online that I'm settling.
Okay.
So the spies in the title might actually be a bit of a biblical reference from this part in the Bible where Moses sends 12 spies into the promised land of Canaan to explore and see if like what they need to do to go and claim the promised land. When you look at the plot of the last episode, it kind of lines up.
Very cool, man. I like it.
Not my theory. I saw it online and I was like,
no, just claim it, Haas. Nobody
Just claim it.
knows.
Say it's yours, dude.
I came up with that. Biblical expert
good
Holmes
job.
Burkhart.
You wrote part of the Bible. too,
Theologian.
Haas. Just say it.
Theologian Holmes Burkhart.
I almost started to do my Cosby right now, dude. I held back.
Bro,
Even
we don't
preach.
need
Don't
anybody
ever
doing a
preach.
Cosby.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody needs to do no Cosbys. You're right. I'll save that just for the podcast, guys. So listen, and for you Patreon members, thank you, Patreon. Appreciate you. Corey Pope, by the way. What's up, Corey Pope? We miss you.
Pope Adamus.
Oh, Billy said they must have released an anime of the Bible. Got him. And it's
That's
me.
pretty good. That's good.
That's good, Billy. Damn, got me.
It's going to be on.
I got to
Visions
give you
next
credit on
season.
that, Billy. That was witty.
That was
I
good,
like
Billy.
that.
Billy's the man. I love him. He's a cool dude.
Billy the worm.
Yeah, exactly. So one of the coolest things was seeing this thing a couple episodes ago.
What is this place?
Just like seeing the TIE fighters. Why are like TIE fighters seeing TIE fighters again? Just the coolest thing. Let's stop it right here for a second because I want to ask you about a couple of those things. Like TIE fighters in Andor were so rad. TIE fighters in this are rad. Like freaking TIE fighters are making a comeback, dude.
A comeback? They've been here since
They never
2015.
left. They
That's
never
all they do is use X-Wings and TIE fighters, Araj. They're everywhere.
but
They
the
are
TIE fighters
awesome,
look-
by the way.
Yeah, I mean the TIE fighters look cooler than the X-wings. No,
I'm going to agree with
That's-
that. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's all subjective.
What style are those though? Those are interceptors.
Those are interceptors.
Those are
And
interceptors.
I think it's cool that they're hanging like bats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, those are any of the iconic ships or vehicles when they show up in other parts of Star Wars is just cool. It just solidifies it. I think that's one of the ways of just letting you know, or like stamping, this is Star Wars. You know, there's either armor, certain characters, or certain vehicles. You know, you're gonna get your speeder bikes, you're gonna get interceptors, X-wings, cruisers, all that cool stuff. I mean, the only one that doesn't freely float around is the Falcon.
Yeah,
But
I
pretty
think
much
it's just kind of-
everything else is used.
Not yet, Les.
Give it
Not yet.
time.
I think it's just kind of like a testament to how endearing some of these designs are. When you see them all the time and you expect them, it's not a big deal. But when you get surprised by them, you're like, oh, yeah, I love that thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, because in the sequel trilogy, they didn't really do much with the TIE variants, right? Like, you got
No.
your standard TIEs, and then Kylo's TIE
Kylo's was just
kind
like
of,
a muscle car.
Yeah, it was kind of a like
Because it was supposed to be doing
interceptor.
street takeovers. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
But we're also
Yeah.
seeing them do like
true.
new things in that one episode when they bomb Bo's castle. You know, we had never seen TIE interceptors in atmosphere, and just the moves they were doing and kind of some of that dogfighting. That was new.
It was.
And those of us who have played like X-wing or TIE Fighter, we know what they're capable of. But now everyone is seeing it, so everyone knows what we knew back then.
Right.
Well, and
Or Rebel Assault.
once Thrawn shows up, we're going to be getting those fancy TIE fighters, TIE Defenders, that were part of Rebels, right?
Yeah.
We'll be seeing those in live action too.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't believe we're in an era where we're even talking about Thrawn being in live action or just seeing these things just happen. Mythosaur? We have a chance to see a Mythosaur tonight? Shit.
It ain't
I
a
wanna
chance
talk
it's going to
about-
happen.
One of the
it is gonna
our last video,
Which one?
our main man Les here had a theory or a possibility that some people got rubbed the wrong way by, which it's like they're just
Oh yeah, like
they're
it
just
started
ideas.
a whole like YouTube.
It's just ideas, but
debate,
Les,
which we
please
like because it
explain
helps
what
with
you
the
think.
algorithms. But
I'm going to explain what I think is simply this. We don't see any Mandalorians of any type in the sequel trilogy. And in the way things have been going this season in the Mandalorian / Mandalorians, or parentheses, stick the S on the end of it, they are getting crushed. Whether dinosaurs are popping up and eating them, or flying away with their kids, or they're getting ambushed and jacked up all the time. It's one, when it rains it craps, and it's just keeps coming and keeps coming. Now they're in a situation where they're going to end up taking on pretty much an Empire fleet, right? And having to fight their way out of that and survive.
and that's what our last comment right here said.
So
how are they going to survive that?
They have one cruiser, and maybe they'll have to be unified out of necessity. But in my, I just figured, okay, they pretty much got crushed or just sent into hiding to a point where, we're just never going to stick our noses into anything again.
Well, I actually have. I think they might have. I don't know this for sure, but I think they might have addressed it early in the season in a way that I, at the time, thought was kind of goofy and still do. The whole atmospheric anomaly that surrounds Mandalore and how you can't get communications in and out. Like, let's say they do win, they retake Mandalore, and they don't participate in the events of the sequel trilogy because they don't have cell service, essentially. You know what I mean? Like, they're on a planet they can't communicate on and off of, so that might have, you know.
So you're saying they have Sprint.
Some of those,
they have Sprint.
Didn't they have some of those Gauntlet fighters
There were.
at the Battle of Exegol?
Yep. Well,
So
there was... Yeah, there was also what people thought was the Razor Crest. Remember?
Yeah, that wasn't.
That wasn't the Razor Crest.
A wider
know
Razor
that.
Crest. Yeah.
So
No, it was the Razor Crest model.
was it?
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
But Star Wars on the YouTube channel, they did these like Star Wars by the numbers videos, and they broke down a lot of the ships that were in the background. And I think they had some of those Mandalorian Gauntlet
they did.
ships. Yeah.
I just felt at the
Tracy.
time watching the season so far that they got wiped out.
Well, listen, it's very possible that some of them got wiped out, but they all moved to like wild space. I mean, we don't know where the hell Thrawn is.
Maybe
so
they did, and maybe this Mando-verse film will just be them battling Thrawn and keeping him at bay in the Outer Rim. But it's still, I mean, the door's still open then. That means somewhere between the Shadow Council, it goes from the Shadow Council to either Thrawn or an intermediary, and then we get the rise of the First Order.
And
yeah.
maybe we'll find out what the Mandos were doing in the Daisy movie.
Yeah,
I would like to hope so, because this has become such a big part where we know where Andor ends. We know what's going to happen. It's great that they introduced Andor in those characters and fleshed it out in Rogue One, you know, as we've grown with Star Wars our whole life. But now we're getting this awesome reunion of a diaspora of people. We're getting all these people coming back together. There's this tribal warrior culture that can hang with the Jedi and most definitely proved a major threat to the Empire if they ever really had unified and said, we're not going to stand for what happened to the Jedi. We're going to, you know, take out the Empire. They could have done that, but they got annihilated. So that's what I'm saying is, like, you know how Skynet attacks Russia in the Terminator lore? Skynet immediately wipes Russia and China off the map, and then they go, now we'll just take our time with the U.S. and the rest of the world. It's like Skynet knew, like, if all three of those nations unite, they will take me out. I'm taking out the two of the three, and I can handle this over here.
But that was a James Cameron movie, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. That's
thing
our
about-
boy Jim, dude.
The thing about
Fuck you, Jim! You don't give me warnings, I give them to you, remember? Because I can back mine up. And you piece of shit, you better watch yourself.
I'm glad we take the assist on that. That was a one-timer setup for the ages, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Star Wars is such a big galaxy that I think part of the advantage of this story is there are so many stories you can tell that you don't have to involve every group or every character in every one. And if you do, outside of a big scene like the Battle of Exegol, where everyone's supposed to show up, it's going to feel like you're marking off a checklist. You know, outside of a big event like that. Oh, we got a Mandalorian. Oh, we got a Mon Calamari. Oh, we got the Gamorrean guards. And I don't know that I want that as Star Wars. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
I want an explanation, like what they were up to
yeah.
during the sequel trilogy. I think they're still around in some capacity.
Yeah.
But, you know, they might have just been like, hey, man, we're done.
That's what I'm saying.
Our
It's either
planet
they're wiped
looks like-
out
It's time to chill. It's
or they
time
do
to
the old man Logan. He just goes, I take a vow of nonviolence.
Our planet looks like something that a crystal lady would buy at a flea market. We got some work to do here, man.
Maybe they were on a isolated island on Scarif, and we didn't even know. Oh, that sucks.
Fighting about polar bears and stuff. No,
Yeah,
buddy,
exactly.
that was before all this.
Polar bears? Are you talking about Lost?
No,
Lost?
Scarif. Scarif was before all this.
Yeah, they got wiped out. That if they were on Scarif, it's goodbye.
But Hans, I think you were talking about Lost.
I was. Oh, is this?
Hello, I'm Dr. Marvin Candle, and this is the Sith List. Namaste, and good luck.
Just wanted to make sure, Hans.
So fancy, so fancy. Spider-Man.
No, I don't got Spider-Man.
Just throw out references.
But I do
see
have.
what happens.
I do have one of the best right here.
She got a great ass, and you got your head all the way up it.
It's one of the best lines. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's legit. It's legit. We got a lot of videos on this ever. Okay. Miss Sunflower's coming in strong with some takes.
It really is.
Like really good.
Just
really good
dropping
takes.
them.
Ewoks in the finale. Imagine if the Ewoks saved the fucking day. That would be epic. That would be awesome.
Right, yeah. What about the Space Cops? The Space Cops might come back, right?
Oh, yeah, I think there'll be something with them. Because I think the guy who plays Carson Teva has even said that he's in the finale, I think.
Yeah, I think he did. They did a cool... Did you guys see the cool little... get ready for the finale kind of thing that they did?
Yeah, I was afraid they were going to start singing Imagine.
Oh, it was pretty cool. Here,
Hey, Mandalorian fans.
I hope you all enjoy the season finale
as much as I enjoyed stirring up some chaos and mayhem.
Working on the Mandalorian was amazing.
It's the best job ever, and I can't believe I'm part of it.
It's been very special to me to be back.
Final episode, Mandalorian.
We loved having you for this adventure.
And I wanted to wish you all a very happy season finale.
Season finale!
Huge thank you for all your support.
Thank you so much for going on this adventure with us.
Thank you so much to the fans. It's all for you.
Hope you continue to enjoy right to the very end.
Remember, build yourself strong, do good, help others.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Guys, if that doesn't give you goosebumps.
Somebody get Giancarlo Esposito a better phone camera, man. What was that 280p business he was filming with?
Exactly. Corey Van Dyke, what's up, my man? He just shows up out of the blue. What's up, buddy?
Foundation is shaking right now.
How you doing, man? How you doing? I miss Corey, man. I really
too, man.
God damn it. Corey, hit me up. Come on board if you want to come on board here. Hit me up. Text me, Corey. Come on board. Yeah, who was the dude? Why am I tripping? Who was the big dude?
I don't know. Steve Blum, the guy who does Zeb's voice.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I don't think so. Let me Google him real quick.
Yeah.
Austin.
Very striking.
Maybe that's the guy that's in the pause suit.
That's what I thought.
Oh, maybe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't Steve Blum.
Oh, okay.
Done, Corey. I will send you a link right now, bro.
Miss Sunflower on it tonight.
Tate Fletcher, Miss Sunflower, bringing it up. Carrying the show right now. We're live.
Miss Sunflower, you're carrying it.
Miss Sunflower is doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, that's the guy who's in the Paz Vizsla suit, Tate Fletcher.
Okay. That's cool. All right. I'm hitting up Corey right now. I'm going to send him a link. Corey Van Dyke will come on with us and hang out.
Right.
Corey, I just sent you a link through Twitter DM, buddy. So come on board and hang out. I'd love to have
Slip into those DMs.
Slip into my DM. Yeah.
Crap.
So again, let's. By the way, we saw Ahmed Best, and what a great moment that was. I mean, we kind of glossed over that. What a fantastic moment that was, and to see him, for him to be the one that everybody was anticipating, I think Lucasfilm just killed it with that one.
When do we see a continuation of that?
I was going to say there's even more of that story.
Yeah.
Or more of Keller and Beck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that.
They'll fill that in over time for sure, because there's a question of why isn't he there when we first meet Grogu? How do those people get? So things go bad at some point, right?
Right.
And the way that flashback ended was totally like there's more to come. They'll drip feed that to us over the next couple of years.
You think there's 39 minutes or something, right? This episode last you said 38 minutes.
It's 38 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know, man. I think it's going to be it's just going to be action packed. I think we're probably again the fanboy in me wants to see some major appearances, but Carson Teva most likely helps at the minimum turn the tide or maybe expose to the idol New Republic that there's some stuff going down. Look at this.
What's up, buddy?
Look at this.
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
This cast of characters here tonight.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What's going on?
Get a little bit of echo from
Like 3 years.
It has been, buddy.
It has. It has.
Yeah, we used to do this on the regular, Corey, all the time.
I know. Back in the day.
Those are the days. Those were the days. It was fun times. But how you doing, buddy? What's going on? What are you expecting? What have you been thinking about this season? I know you want to see a Bad Batch season 3 like tonight, but that's not happening, Corey.
We saw that.
I know it gets the attention of the Twitterverse, and I thought that would do well.
Yeah, I did well, buddy.
This man just likes dropping a hot take. Corey, hot takes, Van Dyke. That's what they call him on the streets.
Right, that's right. I don't know what to expect out of tonight. Like, I haven't not been enjoying the season, but I'm also like, I don't know if I'm burnt out or what it is, but yeah, it's been fun watching it. I think my brain has just been on Ahsoka for like the whole year, like building towards that.
Right.
But I will say that I'm gonna assume Moff Gideon will escape yet again, and Luke Skywalker will save the day the exact same way, and it'll be the exact same ending. It won't be, but like that's how I feel with the show. It's just very repetitive, so I don't know. I really don't know.
But Corey, it rhymes, so that makes sense.
That's right. It all rhymes.
Would that be something people would be okay with? With Luke dropping in again?
No. I think he's just being cynical.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. No, but in all honesty, I think. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
you
Finn's
watch-
gonna die. I know everyone thinks he's going to die. I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think he's. No, I don't.
You
think so.
watch one clone trooper show up in this episode, and Corey's going to be on Twitter being like, "This is the greatest day of my life." Guys, it was
Wolf.
It was a Z tier clone from one episode of Clone Troopers show. Clone Wars showed up.
What if
I'm
the
a new
Bad
man.
Batch? What if the Bad Batch shows up?
Hey,
I think that's a bad idea.
The deal. What
I
if
think
it's
that's a bad
a
idea.
live action?
I think it's possible to see them in live action down the road, but I think it's a bad idea to have them show up later in the timeline before they have a chance to wrap up their story in the
before their
animated
finale.
show.
Corey, what if she?
Would that
shows up,
tickle
though?
your fancy?
What
though,
if
Corey?
she shows up? Because if she shows up, game over. Best Star Wars anything ever made.
You know what?
Rafa?
I would be as happy as I was for you the day that happened in Bad Batch. Because that
Yes, you were very
when
happy.
that episode dropped, the whole time I was like, you know what? There's a
girl.
man in California right now who's very happy,
Yep.
and that's all that matters. So
Let me tell you, Corey,
bring
this is
it
what
back.
would happen. You ready? That's what would happen. That's
So
for sure.
fancy.
Definitely.
Wow. Okay. All right. You got the feelings there. I see. All right.
So out of this season, Corey, were there any episodes in particular that sticked out to you that you enjoyed more than others?
I liked 5 a lot with the Navarro stuff. I really did enjoy the 4th one with Kelleran Beck and that whole storyline. Very intriguing to me. I wanted to see that more than anything else because bringing back Ahmed Best is like that is such a brilliant move, and what a great way to, because everyone was thinking, oh, this is going to be some crazy Jedi that we all know, and then perfect, it's the guy from the Jeopardy show, like that's perfect, like and it's Ahmed Best.
Right.
Right.
So that's great. I've been intrigued by the Gideon storyline. I think I only just wish that happened earlier to really establish him as a villain, because Giancarlo Esposito is just an S tier actor, and
he's
so
amazing.
I really want to see more of him. But yeah, I think 5 and 3 have been my favorite. And well, obviously last week's was crazy too. I like seeing Skinny Pete in Star Wars.
Yeah,
that was great. That's probably my favorite thing about the episode.
It's like bad batching it up, and remember Ryan Johnson, not bad batching
Breaking
it up, sorry.
Bad. Breaking Bad.
Badding it up.
Okay.
Ryan Johnson directed some of the best episodes in the history of that show.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
That's a
Miss
good call.
Empire.
We might
I
get
do
an
too.
appearance, maybe.
Yeah, I think we'll get more. Ben Hart, what is up, buddy?
Wow, everyone's here tonight.
Hey, man.
I like
This
it.
is great. Thanks for the support,
like it.
peeps. This is phenomenal. Yeah. Well, what did Ben say? What if what?
Oh, what if Gideon has an army of Rafa clones?
I am. Oh my God, Ben. Again, dude. That's what I say to you, Ben.
That undercut does it for you.
Yeah, it does. My goodness. So, what are some of the low moments for you, Corey? I know that you haven't like loved everything in this season. What are some of the stuff that you didn't like so much, and the direction that you didn't like where they went in some of these episodes? Anything?
Yeah, this is just really stupid thing for me to say because the show's called The Mandalorian, but I think Mandalorians just kind of bore me a bit. So I've been a little bit more like, I get what like their vibe. I get their vibe, but it's not too exciting. If you, yeah, I don't know. It's all right. I don't know what it's been. I don't know if it's just that like the gap between season 2 and season 3 was so long that I think I expected a little bit more out of it than what it has been. But it also, to me, has felt like a setup season for the rest of all the shows coming out. So in that regard, it's doing its job. And then obviously Bo-Katan, like seeing her has been great. But I do share, I think, some of the opinions some people have of, I love Din as a character, and I would have liked to see more growth for his character post Grogu returning to him.
Right. That's kind of how I feel about it. I have episodes I really like about this season, but it seems to me like we're thinly chasing so many different storylines that they weren't able to commit to any one thing.
Exactly.
In a way that you could really even follow, because it happened like so like broken up within the season. These like 3 or 4 different main storylines.
Yeah, and I feel like because obviously Bad Batch was running concurrently with Mando, I've definitely had a lot of like judgment towards Bad Batch as a show as a whole. But they had such a strong back half to that season that was so unexpected. Like, because there's sometimes where Bad Batch will have an episode and I'm like, oh, I don't know where we're going with this. And then they have this, like the Crosshair episode that occurred is insane. But then that was going neck to neck with some of the Mando episodes that weren't that like great. So that I think kind of, I don't know. I get everyone's opinion of it. I am still enjoying the season. It's just not my favorite.
That's fair.
Yeah, totally fair. And I am surprised they did overlap with Bad Batch and Mandalorian. I think it took away some juice from Bad Batch, and I think they deserved more of it. Especially, some of those episodes were some of the greatest animation I've seen Star Wars do.
Yeah.
And storylines too. And they went in areas that I didn't think Star Wars was going to go to, which is super cool. So yeah, I thought it was kind of a mistake. Maybe too many episodes. I don't know. Maybe they should have cut it down a little bit. But yeah, love the season. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, that is fair. They did commit to Bo-Katan in this season.
Yeah.
But that's why her character like rings so well in this season. And I don't think there's any other storyline that does come out as well this season.
Yeah, it is her season, really.
It is very much her season. That's kind of like where I pull like that opinion that this is about Mandalorians, not Din.
Well, that's why I'm so shocked about some of my opinions on the season, because I, like, as a huge Clone Wars fan, Bo-Katan is such a crazy character to have in live action. So in that regard, like, it's been really cool seeing her character development, because she went from a villain in Clone Wars to like, she's straight up just like a hero character. I mean, just like,
oh yeah,
everything she's doing is in service of her people, and so that's been cool to see that happen.
I do hope they pay off some of all the foreshadowing they've done with her allegiance to like what she's gonna do. Like, they did so much foreshadowing that really hasn't been paid off anyway, and I don't think you can even pay it off in one episode.
I think I'm surprised. I can't believe they haven't thrown in a more obvious Duchess Satine reference, to be completely honest. Like, that's a huge piece of her backstory in Star Wars lore. Like, she's like, my family used to rule this.
Yeah, my sister.
You could go a little further with that, and I think provide some context to the audience that doesn't watch the animated stuff, right? And it seems weird that they haven't.
Yeah, I agree with that. I thought there was a clear setup for her to talk about it in the second episode. But yeah, I don't know.
I think early on, even as far back as last season, there was a lot of speculation that she might betray Din, or she had her own agenda, and even to the point where I think in the finale of last season, Gideon was like, "You can't trust her," but that's kind of gone away, and we've seen that she does have good intentions, and I like that they've done that for her character.
Yeah, we thought the whole time that she was going to be deceiving somebody until she didn't.
I kind of thought that she might
still
be
could,
one
y'all.
of the antagonists this season, like after
she
the
still
end of
could?
season 2. That would be pretty lame for a last-minute switch of her character, and the finale would be like, "I'm bad now."
I mean, what if she just stops and hands over the Darksaber and
I'm gonna
She can
stop
hand
and
over
pick up my TV and break it over my knee.
that's? I mean, they could pull that BS and have everybody just like, oh gosh.
Well, let's
So-
hope not.
Let's hope not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did we
Did you read that?
Throw that in there.
Did you read that Chapman has just got off the plane and he's heading straight to a Disney event?
Cool.
For that he went
Yes.
celebration. Chapman, what's up,
Yes.
buddy? Miss you, bro.
All right, Mr. Mover and Shaker.
Whatever.
Jeez. Whoa.
He's buying his place in Japan right now.
Yeah, who's going to Tokyo? Who's going to Tokyo? Everybody no. Corey's like, no. I'm trying to sell it with the misses right now, man.
In 2 years from now, you never know.
You never know. You never know.
Is anybody
little
here
one will
going?
be older. What's that?
Is anybody here going?
I mean, we're all saying that we're thinking about it.
It's a heavy on the head right now.
I'm
It's
going.
on the mind, dude.
I'm dropping the seeds, Corey. I'm dropping the seeds
Great
right now.
location. It's a very exciting
Right,
location.
right.
I want to go so bad. But I've
Ben,
always wanted to go to Japan to see Japan. Not necessarily, and I love all you guys, but also with my health stuff, it's tough to plan 2 years
Sure.
out.
Yeah, that
if
makes
things
sense.
shake out, then yeah, I would love to go, but I can't say absolutely yes right now. You know. So.
Can we say for the people that aren't going to Japan that we meet up somewhere for the movie, at least that's coming out in December, allegedly, of 2025, allegedly. We can make our own little celebration. You know what I mean? I'll get the party bus.
Birmingham.
Ooh,
See you guys here.
Yeah,
I'm tired of flying to
Fix
hang out
that
with you
spelling
guys.
before you go to Japan.
Over how?
I'll go to the hangout, and then maybe come and see you, buddy.
Just think about all the
Hangout festival.
Evangelion stuff they have in Japan.
Randy, you know me, bro. Ohio gozaimasu, huh? Yeah, of course I want to go. Oh no, my wa nandesu ka, huh?
That's where King
Wow.
comes from.
Wow. I closed my eyes and I thought I was there. It's really good.
Just yeah, man, I want to go. And listen, if like I said, like with my job, I get an extra week of vacation in 2025. So if I can go for like 2 weeks, and part of that is celebration,
Yeah,
then I'm
see,
down.
that's how I'm selling it right
You
now
know?
with my family is, hey, just let me go for 3 days. You meet me there. that hasn't worked out very well. Not yet so far.
Bro,
You show up for 2.
See, that's why I didn't go to
Naughty.
London. I felt like I want to see London, and like
Right.
Celebration's cool, but like I wouldn't have traveled all the way to London just for Celebration. It would have to it would have to be like a week or two to
Yes,
really
it has to be 2 weeks.
get everything together.
Yeah, and I'm
Right.
telling you right now, like when I go to Celebration, there's an extra suitcase for Star Wars stuff. If I'm going to a Celebration and Japanese, like there's a case just for Evangelion stuff, right? Like the shipping back to America fees are going to kill me. Like the stuff I'm going to be
Right.
trying to come back with.
That is true. That is true.
Bunch of body pillows. Pff, all the waifu body pillows.
Yeah, oh, totally.
Luckiest man in the world, you know what I mean?
I just want to go to one place.
Chainsaw Man stuff.
Where do you want to go, Les?
We know where Les wants to go.
Strong Lady Bar.
The
dude.
gym?
That's all I
Oh,
want.
yeah, he
Oh
wants
my
to go
God.
to like a strong lady.
No,
bar.
me and Les are going.
Did you say the gym?
Strong,
I want
strong
to get
waifus.
put in a vice grip headlock.
Dude, I will
That's
totally
hell
go to that bar with
Oh,
you.
there we go. We got
I mean, I'll
3
go
dudes.
with you. I don't think I'd enjoy it that much, but I'd go.
Oh, well, you let us have the fun. I'm
doing
Oh,
going
no,
to
I
hang
will.
out.
I'll sit back and just watch you guys have a fantastic time at the
Yeah,
strong
you-
lady bar or whatever. it is.
Hajimemashite.
You let
I
me
don't know
go
what
to the
this is.
strong
I need-
waifu bar.
I need context for this.
Just the strong ladies.
You need context? There's a
It's a bar that has strong ladies.
know they
like
have
muscle
themed-
ladies.
It's literally okay. Well, there you go.
yes. They have
Oh,
just
Legoland is in
themed, a lot of
Japan.
themed
Oh, okay.
stuff going on out there, and there's one where they're just all fitness women, and they
If you
Okay.
go
They
with
do
us to
arm
the strong
wrestling,
lady
they
bar,
do
we'll go
pull-up
with you to
contests.
Legoland.
yes,
Okay.
Deal? All right.
Deal, bro.
Ah,
You're gonna
man.
go Legoland with me.
they'll
Ben.
drop a raw egg in your beer, and you just drink it, chug it down.
Hey, I already got diarrhea. I don't need any more, bro.
He just said it. He just
admitted it.
He admitted it. He's got the
Just
duty
kidding.
butt.
Take
I don't
it
gotta
easy,
do
All right,
Josh.
Josh. Good to see you. Thanks.
Duty
for
See you,
butter.
buddy. Have fun. Oh,
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Hey.
See,
I don't know how that happened. Like I didn't like retweet, but I guess I'll do
That's
that
right.
now.
Hey, that's right.
I should have. Sorry.
See, there's
Oh,
Disneyland
yes.
Tokyo. Oh man, I gotta.
Yeah, but
get
there's
my
Disneyland.
passport
Disneyland, like
processed.
5 minutes from me and less. So,
listen,
and Randy, so.
I think Disneyland is cool. Disneyland Tokyo ain't getting a lick of my Japan time. Not one bit, bro. Me and Randy, we're going to an onsen and hanging out with our ding dongs in the hot spray and floating and shit under the cherry
living that
blossoms,
life.
having some sake. Ooh, romantic.
The restaurant
definitely.
with the big crab.
Yes, the big restaurant with the big crab from Yakuza.
Yes.
Leopardon.
Oh, we can meet Leopardon.
Oh,
He's
Leopardon.
there. He's there.
Come on,
He's
we're
real
selling
there.
ourselves,
I'm in.
Corey.
There.
We're selling
I'm in.
ourselves,
Corey,
man.
you just sold it. If Leopardon's there, I'm in.
We're selling ourselves.
Oh, God, Leopardon's the best, man. I did miss being in London, though. For all the people that are in the chat room that went to London, fuck off. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just missed being with you guys. Jealous, 100%.
I know, and then they like I was so hyped after when they were going to announce the next celebration because I was like, it's
So
fine.
was I.
We'll
So
all
was I,
see
dude.
each other in Anaheim in a couple of years.
Yeah, that's what I said. Me and Randy were talking about. I will believe you. Yeah. Me and Randy were talking about. We went to WonderCon and we're like, yeah, let's book that room right when they announce. Let's book that in Anaheim or in Florida, wherever it is, and then bam.
Right.
What's up, Sal
Mr.
Morales
Sal
from the Rogue
Morales.
Rebels?
What's
How you
up?
doing? How you doing, buddy?
Can you give me a
bad,
row
man.
with these two guys? Just give me a row with these guys, just so I
What
can
with-
see what it feels like if I'm in the same row as Sal. And
Oh, you want to be in that row?
yeah, I
I'm
want
all
to be in that
alone.
row, please.
My row is lonely.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Let's
he
do
has
it.
a
Let's
lonely row.
reunite the gentlemen.
my collar's
Sal,
pretty
Corey,
cool.
and
Oh,
Randy.
I just.
Yeah, what an unexpected reunion.
Sal, Corey, and Randy. Let's put.
Yeah, I'm
Wait a
trying.
minute,
I'm
huh?
trying here. I'm
There
trying
you
here.
go.
Uh-oh.
Almost,
Where's Randy? Where'd he go?
You're almost. You're almost.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, you're doing it? Okay.
Got
I
it.
don't know. All right.
Oh, how did I get in there?
I don't know. I get you here. Bingo. Wait, hold on.
No, where's our?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Oh
There you go.
Pause
gosh.
himself.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, whoa.
Wait,
This is.
am I on the?
You're not
Corey,
supposed to
pick
be
it up, Corey.
disclosing your location, sir.
That's right.
Did you sign an NDA, Steele?
I don't
There
think
he
I
goes.
filled
There
it.
he goes. There's
I
my
don't think I
boy.
filled it out yet.
Now we got it.
Okay.
I'm
Then
getting.
you gotta
the
connect to
new
your other
Uber.
boy. Corey, you gotta do both.
All right, I don't know.
There you
we
go. There you go.
This
There
is
we
like
go.
this is like hands
Didn't
across
admit it.
America right now.
Yeah.
It's like this, I
There
feel
we
like.
go. We are the world.
Yeah. Where did Steele go? Steele, what's up, buddy?
I'm in an Uber, so there's not much light at the moment.
Oh, it's okay. That's all right.
I just finished work, so
Oh, yes.
and then I remembered this was on. I actually was working today with someone that's in tonight's episode, so that was
Oh, okay.
Tamora Morrison?
no, someone far less famous,
Okay. Okay.
I'm with that though. I'm on the Tamora train.
and with way better hair.
What's up, Tracy Moon?
Yeah, what's up, Tracy Moon? Well, Steele, man, I haven't talked to you in a while. We miss you, buddy.
I missed. Is Sal? I can't see. Like the screen's so small on my phone, I can't see anyone. But I heard.
Let me.
I heard.
Give him some Sal.
Very soon.
Yeah, let me give you just a full
You don't
on
need to.
Sal
You
right
don't
here. There you
need
go.
to make
There he
me
is.
all big, bro. You know what I sound like. You know it's me.
Dude,
That-
stand up in that tank top.
You want to be big, Sal? You know you.
Let's
do.
see. So Sal's trying to go after less, I think, with his mustache.
This is not true. This is untrue. I've known Les for a long time.
Steele, so what are you expecting tonight, buddy? What do you? We put up one of your polls. You were working, you didn't see, but we actually showed one of your polls that you had on Twitter tonight, and it looked like Thrawn won out there.
Oh, for the poll?
Yeah.
I missed the
I
poll.
voted
What's
for
going on?
Toro.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Never mind,
hoping
I've heard
for
enough.
Toro. Do you know what? The main thing I want is for R5D4 to be smashed into lots of little pieces. That's my dream.
I'm sorry, you mean like
So
the
they can
coolest
build him
rebel
back
spy ever?
stronger. I gotcha.
Dude,
Yeah, you're not a big fan of R5.
Yeah,
this season, huh?
No, and I've heard Randy sort of like mock me or like sort of like, and it's very upsetting. R5D4 is the worst Star Wars reference ever. It's terrible.
Okay.
How did he get back on Tatooine? Like, when did he go? What's going on?
I agree with that. I totally
Hey,
agree with
Raj, you want some real YouTube hits? Just isolate him and his clip in the car ranting right now.
that. Right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
Give
the
him some red eyes. Give
algorithms will
R4
go
some red
wild.
eyes.
Yeah, that's
By
gonna
the way,
start.
R5, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually.
This is R5 slander.
Sometimes the light like comes on me and I can see my face, and the fact that I'm in a car, I feel like I should be like vehemently defending Gina Carano or something.
How about we just solve this right now and just ask the Uber driver what he thinks?
we don't have that sort of relationship yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Plus, he
time.
can't hear us, Randy. You'd think
R5 is an icebreaker.
Yeah,
Whoa.
exactly.
Look, I've never heard of a steal in public not interviewing someone, by the way.
Right, this is new.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm a father now. I'm very tired. Haven't got time for that. What did you all decide was going to happen at the end of the episode?
It's all over the place, buddy. It's yeah, I don't know, man. I think the first, I mean, the new, I think the pilots, you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see Zeb and all the pilots come in and save the day and help out.
Yeah, love that.
I just don't know why they would show him and not help out.
I just got here. What is the consensus of you guys so far?
Zero consensus. Like, we're all over the place. Each one of us.
Can't
which is
predict
great.
what's going to happen in these.
I mean, are we all coming to the consensus that somebody's going to come help Din?
Yeah.
We just don't know who. We just
don't
have
know who.
Carson Teva,
No one
Boba
does.
Fett.
I mean, I feel like why not everybody?
I mean, honestly,
that's what I want.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I think the only way they could do the last episode correctly is if it.
Oh my
doesn't
God, Horse is here!
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it doesn't feature
You get a bigger
Din,
phone, bud.
if it doesn't feature Bo-Katan, doesn't feature Grogu, there's nothing on Mandalore, and it's just an episode on Tatooine about Boba Fett. That's fair.
It's Boba Fett and Cobb Vanth deciding whether
What
or not
to
they
do.
want to go help. And then
Yep.
the end of the episode is they're like,
And they
I think
kiss.
we're going to go help. And then it ends.
Yep.
Oh, and they kiss.
Cobb
I like
Vanth
that.
needs a new set of armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's not.
Oh,
Gonna, he's
true.
not getting that Boba armor back. Mm-mm.
Like a robot arm now, right?
It's spoken for.
Yeah, he does have a robot arm.
my
Everybody has
God.
a robot arm in Star Wars.
Hey, this screen is so small that I thought King Tom was Eric.
I
Now-
wish.
Like if you think about the follicles, I'm way off. But
Oh, yeah. That's true. That is true. What do you think, Sal? Like, any surprises tonight? I know people are saying that
I
Din
mean-
might die, but I don't think it's
I
going to
want
happen. Haas
surprises.
thinks it's a
I
possible.
don't like that one that you just said.
I don't either.
I do
Hey, I
want
didn't bring it to the
surprises.
universe. Haas
But
brought
I
this
want
into
the
the universe.
surprises to be like Din's homies. Like, he came and helped Boba in his hour of need, so I really like the idea of Boba coming back and stepping up.
Right.
You know, same with Cobb. As far as other people in this universe, you know, I don't know about like Ahsoka and Luke. I don't know why they would like rush over, but like your New Republic homie seems invested.
Thank you.
But he also he's not quite a rule follower, but he don't exactly look like a rule breaker because he was like, I'm gonna tell him to Coruscant's face, and then he told him no, and he was like, I guess I'll just go tell the Mandos then.
Right.
But maybe now that he got them involved and that got his boy in trouble, maybe now he'll like break rank and go help.
Very
But you know
possible,
how they
yeah.
are. They're like, oh, it's not the rebellion anymore. We got rules. Tim Meadows is gonna be pissed if I leave.
Yeah.
But-
What other character from SNL is going to show up to save the day? That's the thing. You know, that's what we need to find out.
That's not enough.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
This
Yeah.
episode, Steve
Just
Martin.
shows up. Yeah. Figures out who killed who.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, Chevy Chase. No,
Jim Belushi's a Force ghost.
Right, exactly. Well, it's going to be wild. That's for sure. I want to stay up.
So
even
do
if
you?
don't
I mean,
work. Yeah, we're staying.
I
up,
think
buddy.
Hey, I'll be back in a second. Sorry.
That's all right. You got to.
I think like
Take us into the Twinkie section with you, Steele. Come on, man.
Bill Hader. That's good. Well, Bill Hader impersonating somebody.
Will Ferrell. Hey, that's
Like
you know
they're
what? We
like
haven't
Jabba
had
the
Will
Hutt's
Ferrell.
coming, but it's not Jabba the Hutt.
That's
It's just,
Ron Burgundy. Oh dear.
Yeah.
it's just Bill Hader's Jabba impersonation.
What's
I think
one of the
Grogu-
voices for BB-8?
Yeah, Bill
I
Hader
think
was.
He was like part of the team.
That
Yeah,
started.
him and
didn't-
John Ralphio.
Yes.
Huh.
I think we should go to comments and see what the people in the chat room want to ask what they think. Randy?
All right, yeah. If you guys want to leave questions or comments about what you think, just something concise about what you think is going to happen with this episode, either a guest appearance, what is going to happen to Din, all the big plot points.
Or if you have any questions about a vasectomy, I can help you with any of it. Just ask, and I will be, I'll let you know. It's kind of like
well, Miss Sunflower already dropped the. I hope Boba leaves the Vespa gang. Please bring Drash. Bring Drash with you, please.
The Vespa gang, God.
So I feel like what other Mandos are out there? Sabine, right?
Sabine's out there,
Boba.
yeah.
Oh, dude, Fenn Rau.
Fenn Rau.
Fenn Rau's got to be. Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah.
Fenn Rau's
what's
out
his
there.
Name? Kevin
The
McKidd
Protectors.
was in Manhattan Beach last year when they were filming. I think.
Oh, really?
The guy who plays who voices. Fenn Rau.
Yeah, I know it's in Manhattan Beach.
A beach.
But not in Manhattan.
I hope Boba leaves the Vespa gang in Tatooine. I agree.
No,
with
bring
Sunflower.
Drash. Just bring Drash. I just need Sophie
Jeff
Thatcher's
Lang, you
character.
stop all
That's
that.
fair. That's fair.
I've
Sophie
seen Jeff
Thatcher is
Lang.
phenomenal, but
bring
just
her.
watch Yellow
David
Jackets.
Spade as an Imperial officer.
I think that's David Spade as an Imperial officer. Yeah, that'd be good.
David Spade in space as an Imperial officer. But, yeah.
So I take it you guys liked the Mando episode where they had the cameos from all the.
Yeah, I mean it was
From
cool. You know what
Lizzo?
it felt
Oh,
like
yeah.
to me?
Yeah, the Jack Black episode? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it felt like a Clone Wars episode to me. Like one of those ones that you're like, oh, okay, it was a cool one.
Listen, horrifying super battle droid running like that is horrifying. Like that is.
I will
that
give
is
you that. I will give you that. That was really bad.
Yes.
That
scary.
made me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very sad moment.
Made me really sad. But no, Tim Meadows guest starring in an episode. Tim Meadows can do no wrong, man.
No, I love.
And I feel the same way about Jack Black too.
Yeah.
Like both of them, like let them be in whatever they want.
And Christopher Lloyd, for God's sake.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd. Like, can they
Legend?
pick any of the more amiable people in the world?
Right. Exactly. Then Jarn Tills takes off his helmet, and it's Andy
But specifically Andy Samberg from Hot Rod.
Yeah. That's
Jeff Lang, stop it. Stop it, Jeff Lang. Troll.
Oro shows
You
up and
little
forces him
troll.
off getting to respect the stones. Yeah.
You don't even get that reference. Raj goes, yep, know what that means. Got it. You don't know. You don't know.
Got him.
Got him.
Haas, I don't know any of these fucking references, bro. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
look,
yeah, you know.
You're just
Will
trying not
Ahsoka
to
come?
duty in your pants.
I'm just really holding it right now.
Like, what would it, like, why would Ahsoka come help? I guess she likes Mandalorian. Her and Bo go way back, right?
And she likes Grogu, that's for sure.
But I think even more than that, she's homies with Bo.
Yes, she is homies with Bo.
Bo knows.
Yeah.
Bo knows.
Oh, and she's looking for Thrawn.
Yeah,
So
I feel like that's exactly why she wouldn't be in the episode because she's.
No, that she's off doing other things. But I mean, I guess there's no way they would know, right?
Well,
I know there's a lot of people think of the armor as being a double spy here, but
there we go. Who do you guys think is the other spies?
Actually, I hate him.
Haas had a great take on this. He made it up himself, by the way.
I did not.
Yeah, Haas. Go ahead.
Just really quickly, Johnny has mentioned Dash Rendar like 8 times so far.
He's trying to get.
He's trying to like materialize.
Is that Grasso?
Yeah.
No.
It's gotta be
No,
Johnny
it's not.
G.
It's not Grasso.
It's
Johnny
not.
G.
That's a different Johnny G.
I don't know. He likes Dash Rendar just. as much as
I would
Grasso
love to
does.
see Dash Rendar ship.
So
Do it. Bring it.
I saw this online. I didn't come up with this theory, but the episode title, "The Spies," may refer to this incident in the Bible where Moses sent 12 spies into the promised land of Canaan to scout it out and see if it was habitable for them to go and set up camp in. When you look at the plot of the previous Mandalorian episode, kind of lines up, right? So it must be a bit of a biblical reference.
Theology theory.
Noted theologian Halls Burkhart.
Yes.
All right, follow me on YouTube. It's I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the name of my channel.
No, that's our channel.
I'd watch
He's like, I know all the mythologies. I played God of War and the newer God of War.
That's right. God of War 1, 2, 3, then God of War and God of War Ragnarok. I got it.
Yeah,
all
I also
covered.
played Battle of Olympus for the NES.
That's right. And I just finished watching Chainsaw Man. I got all my references wrapped up. You guys want to know what order to watch Evangelion in?
Wait for that one.
I got that reference, Haas.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, actually. I don't know.
Only because he listens to the show.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell you're
He
talking
got the reference of the reference, but he hasn't started on Amazon Prime and then worked his way over to Netflix.
No, I'm not.
Because I go rebuild first.
Yeah. Remember that Mandalorian's glass scripture that Din brought to the armor in episode 1? That scripture was from the Exodus. Okay.
Oh, there you go. That was the 10 Commandments right there?
There it is, Miss Sunflower. Miss Sunflower.
It was like, thou shalt not remove thy helmet.
Keeping us on topic and just
Sal,
carrying the show.
Sunflowers come in strong.
Yeah, Miss Sunflower.
Deadlifting from wherever we're at, just picking it up.
Deadlifted, of course, is a workout reference for Les over here. Deadlifted.
Makes sense.
I get that. Yeah, for those who aren't.
I get it. I get it too, but
less works out.
Just don't do it anymore. All right. Any other takes, guys? You want to? I mean, this is what a pleasant surprise. This is like flashback to like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Where we all back in the day.
This is a crew of crews right here.
This is old school right here. This is old.
This
school.
was Friday night.
2014, man. I love it. Yeah.
This is Friday night. That's right.
Friday night for years.
3 a.m. in the morning. Hot
the
takes.
only thing left to do is for Raj to take me home.
That's right. Hot takes during smoke breaks. Yeah, there's a podcast. There it is.
Either Raj takes me home or I fall asleep on Randy's couch. Pick one.
As a person, that could happen.
It's true.
You know, it's been great for me lately because Sal has been coming over for lunch at work, and he's got like 15, 20 minutes, and that's it. So we just get into one like Star Wars hot take, and then bam, he's got to go. It's awesome.
Yeah, we go like super deep, and then I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you guys like, what do y'all talk about? Do y'all talk about like early copies of books and stuff? Or like, what kind of Star Wars hot takes are we talking about here? Give me an
It's
example.
usually stuff that just came out in the episode before, because we usually, yeah. You know,
we get the pre-reacts.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'm making those sweet thumbnails, dude, while he's there.
I want to see Zed. Like, I'm so impressed with the way he looks.
The intro is about, how long is the intro for Mandalorian?
Oh, like 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh, intro 17 minutes, even with the.
Do you guys think that the Mandalorians that were on the planet that were like, we've lived here for years, we serve you, Bo-Katan. Do y'all think they're spies? Because they were like, we'll take you right there.
I hope not. I want Skinny Pete to be a
I want Skinny Pete to be a good guy, real bad.
Yeah, me too.
I think if they were, we would have seen it last episode after they went underground.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. There's a deliberate effort of them to name that episode The Spies and have us asking questions after it. And only showing us one. What?
Listen to the guy from Instacart. He knows.
Steele, they've had me explain that theory twice already. This would be the third time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been over that.
All right, sightseers. This is Quentin Tarantino's cinema.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Okay.
there you go.
That's really cool. On location.
Lots of pictures of feet in there.
Oh yeah. Hey, do you want my prediction is Grogu and that his little robot body connect with that giant robot that's underneath, and bad things happen to everyone that's nasty. I reckon he's going to form up with that. Remember that robot that was underground? They killed
Yeah, the creepy eye robot.
The thing that took Din's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another question for you guys. What do you guys think? This dude comes out with his like ultimate Mando armor and is like, I am the perfection of Mandalore. Their legacy will live on through me. And also the Dark Troopers are the best because I'm in them. And then the meeting before, at the beginning of the episodes, he's like, cloning is your thing. And they're like, we heard you had secret labs. Which leads me to believe that like his, whatever he's doing in his Navarro secret labs with Snoke pickle jars is unauthorized by the greater things. Is he in all those Mando suits?
Dude, that's what I was thinking too. Like a bunch of Gideons. Yeah.
I want to know.
That's what I think.
Some weird stuff.
Does he think he's the next Django?
Some weird stuff went on in between the last two, season 2 and 3. If he was getting inside Dark Troopers, man,
that's true.
He's down
James.
bad.
A lot of stuff definitely happened between seasons 2 and 3. Trust me.
Well, R5 has to get back to Tatooine.
Yeah, I can't wait for my R5 adventures, dude.
Right.
I can't wait to find out what gripping parts of the finale don't count in season 4.
Spicy.
That's going to help the algorithms for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm with Steele on this one though. Like everything they did in season 2 was just completely reverted back in season 3.
Right.
It's goofy.
It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird.
Huh.
I mean, if you look at it on paper, but like the story grows. Yeah, they're back together, but his mission is no longer that. His mission is now Mandalorians. Yeah.
Sal, I'll give you. Here's what I'll give Sal. I've been rewatching Star Wars Rebels, and I've not rewatched the show since it came out. This show
it was too awesome.
has aged, in my opinion, like fine wine. Like I can't believe how much. Well, seriously, I've been enjoying the heck out of rewatching Rebels.
Oh, I remember.
I just finished season 4. Now I was with Sal on season 4 though.
Yeah, the best Star Wars show ever. Yeah, absolutely. Holds up.
We were praising it when it was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Corey Van Dyke's making fine wine references.
It got me. It tickled me too, buddy. He said a fine wine, boxed in a box.
A boxed fine wine.
It's like a fine purple soda.
Hey, now that's me. Pineapple
that
soda,
sounds
baby.
Good. Yeah, that sounds good. It's a $2 chuck.
I've had to learn all my alcoholic beverages lately, so I know.
Okay,
that's good.
All right.
Nice, Corey.
Well, we'll know you have when you stop calling them alcoholic beverages.
He knows what aisle to walk down.
You know what? I would like to have a nice alcoholic beverage right now.
Sir, can we see your ID, please?
2 alcohols, please.
Dude, when I get home, I'm going to beverage my face off. Don't worry about it.
Beverage my face off.
That's just
Ain't nothing wrong with Moscato.
Anybody going
I heard.
to
I want to go back to
Comic-Con this year, by the way?
I'm sorry.
When are we going to go have another margarita, Tortilla Joe's?
Yeah, I need a margarita day with Sal again.
Tortilla Joe's. Yeah, anybody in the chat room going to Comic-Con? Steele, you going to Comic-Con this year?
Possibly.
Okay, good.
I got my press application today, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, so did I. I just got a very surprising email just about 2 hours, like 3 hours ago. Yeah, I was very surprised.
We should do a group.
Oh, we're doing a group. We're doing a group. Yes, absolutely. We're Comic-Conning it up for the people that are in the chat room and in California. Or if you're flying down to Comic-Con, say what's up. We'll be there with all the glory.
I missed my 7-Eleven runs.
Yes, exactly. The technical phrases is frosty bread.
I'm staying at the hotel Corey works at. He said he'd hook me up with a free room. So,
and an alcoholic beverage.
And
a couple alcoholic beverages.
Frosty bev.
Yes. Fine wine.
Uh-huh. I'd like a round of alcohols for the room.
It can't
Page
be
Wars OG Thrawn trilogy. Yeah, that would be amazing. I can't wait for the Thrawn stuff just because I got so into the books. I'm such a huge, Sal knows, I'm such a huge fan. So I hope they just do him justice, which I think they will.
And I do want to get to one question that we weren't able to touch on because it's not really related to tonight's episode of this season, but in regards to Survivor.
Okay.
And this is for Tom.
Yes, I read it. It's pretty good. I would say to read it before the game, yes.
It's damn good.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how they deal with one of the changes to a major change to the one of the characters.
Okay.
I've heard it's a little horny, that book.
Yeah, it is quite horny.
Nice. I'm going to have a nice glass of wine and crack into that book.
Dude, have yourself 2 alcohols and getting into that book.
Wow. I just
2
got that.
candles
Yeah, I
and
just
2
got that
alcohols.
book the other day, so I'm going to be jumping into that. Okay, so before we head out, we're going to head out soon, but before we do, I want to get everybody's just real quick hot take. Just something that's going to happen, one little thing. It doesn't have to be the ending, just something.
A hot take prediction?
Sheesh. Wait, hold on. Let's get Haas a sheesh right here, dude. Because, Haas, can you do a sheesh
ignite
for
the blade.
us?
A sheesh!
There it
that's
is.
What you want?
That's what they wanted, yeah. The people What's your hot take, Haas?
Boba Fett will not show up in this episode.
Okay. All right. Sal?
As much as I want him to.
IG-12 will have a jetpack.
Oh, shit.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Corey, what's your hot take before we end this thing?
I think we're gonna get Boba and Zeb team up. Go.
That would be
Damn,
sick.
Zeb.
Fastball special.
Yeah, my hot take is that the pilots are going to come in to save the day with Zeb included. Les, how about you, buddy?
My hot take is that Bo-Katan is going to betray everybody and hand Moff Gideon the Darksaber.
Holy
Nice.
shit. That's a definite hot take right there. All right. Steele, how about you, bud?
That no other Force users will get involved.
Okay. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just doing the exact same thing as last season.
Right. That is true.
And my long one is that the Grogu will form like Voltron with that droid underneath, and wild shit will go on.
Oh, that would be
Steal Gideon's blood.
awesome. I would love that. I would love
And
that. King
become
Tom Chansky,
Gideon.
King of all pods. What's your hot take, buddy?
Sabine.
Oh, okay.
That would be awesome.
That would be rad. What about the other guy with the green saber, Sal? Yeah, we've been waiting for him, haven't we?
If we find Thrawn, we should be finding him. Or I'm kind of holding those cards because those things kind of line up for me.
Right. Randy, how about you? Your last one, bud?
I think we'll see Thrawn probably a post-credits thing, and I think the spy is going to turn out to be R5D4.
Hell yeah.
That would be.
Love that. I
would love to see that.
Thanks for calling, R5. It doesn't make any sense, but I appreciate you calling. Jesus Christ.
There goes the algorithm.
This is great. Keep it up. I love this.
I just like to imagine the mental image of the people walking around Steele, hearing him say that, going,
right.
Oh, he must have a YouTube channel.
It's LA, man. It's
normal Hollywood crazy.
I was about to say.
People will be like, "Did he say R5?"
What? Yeah. Huh?
I'm just another crazy person walking the streets ranting about R5D4. And
didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's very, very on brand in LA. All right, cool. Well, guys, listen, I'm going to go down the list real quick so people can know where to find you. Haas, thank you for stepping in and coming in and hanging out with us. We had a blast. Where can people find you, my friend?
myweirdfoot.com for all your Halls Burkhart needs, and I'll be streaming with Steele after the finale tonight on his YouTube
That's
channel.
Awesome. That's phenomenal. Steele, how about you, my friend?
At Steel Wars on everything. I'll be on Netflix early next year. What else? And after the show, and you guys can join in as well if you want. Just DM me and we'll chitty chat. Thanks for inviting. I miss everyone.
Yeah, of course, man. We miss you, buddy. We miss you, buddy. You gotta come on.
I listen to all your podcasts, so it feels like I catch up with you every week.
Yeah, no, I know. That's we got to get you on.
And God, boy, it's a good thing you can't hear me because I abuse some of you guys after you say some questionable Star Wars thoughts.
I know you do. Oh, man.
Keep rubbing those burning ears, Randy.
I make no claims to know what I'm talking about.
Sal, where can people find you, my friend?
You can check out all things Rogue Rebels at theroguerebels.com. We're on all the socials at The Rogue Rebels, except Twitter, where we are Rogue Rebels Fam. We do costumes and stuff. Look, there's Grogu with the Dave Filoni hat. You like that?
Oh, I do like that.
Boom.
I do like
here's a puppy. Yes, come see theroguerebels.com.
Oh, hey, pup. What's up? Corey, my friend, so great to see you, man. Thanks for jumping on. Where can people steal the ray of sunshine? He always is. That's right. Steele is the ray of sunshine.
Good job, Brent. Good job.
Yeah, good job, friend. Corey, where can people find you, buddy?
You can find me at Convor Call. We post occasionally there. Every now and then, we've been doing it for Mando. Probably again for Ahsoka in a few months. So,
right.
There.
Yeah, please check them out, guys. And for Les, Randy, King Tom, and I, you can find us at the Sith List podcast, YouTube channel. We're going to do the reaction tonight. You're going to see a crazy thumbnail, I'm sure, tomorrow morning.
I saw it already.
Have you decided how shocked you're going to be yet?
Yeah, I've already done it.
Are you excited or in disbelief? Or...
I have multiple ones. I have ones like, and then like, what? Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for all of them.
Every time I see one up with Randy in it, I just think, what an age.
Oh, me too. I was back.
You and me both, man.
Bro,
you
they
and
got
me
him.
both.
Every time I see it, I go, they got him.
They got him. Still, I had to get Randy at a New Year's Eve party just randomly. And some of those reaction pictures are just him just hanging out at the house.
Every now and then I get a text because, like,
oh, it's the worst.
There's a group text and then there's a text with me. So every now and then the text gets sent to me, and it's like, guys, I need more reaction shots. And I'm like, I don't think you meant to send this one to me.
No, I do, Sal. I'm getting the ones of all you guys. I'm just saving them and banking them. Trust.
Okay.
It's all coming in one day.
So you and Les are excited, and Randy's just asking where the bathroom is.
Yeah, Randy. There's one that Randy's just like.
I got a real good phone call on New Year's Eve from Randy. Probably when some of those reaction shots were getting taken.
Let me tell you, Haas. We were against that, and we told him not to do it multiple times. So
That's
I
all good.
I don't remember that.
Well,
no, you don't.
I don't remember much of it because it was 3 a.m.
Yeah, there were like 9 reaction shots and 6 alcoholic beverages deep.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of alcoholic beverages in.
For everybody, by the way, who's come in and was in the chat room, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really, really appreciate it. Go to sithlist.com, all things Sith List. You can check us out with all kinds of cool stuff there. And again, we're going to do the reaction tonight. Check out all these great, wonderful people's podcasts and YouTube channels. They're the OG of the Star Wars community. It's been a blast to get you guys back. Oh, it's been so much fun. We got to do this again.
Big thanks to Miss Sunflower.
Miss Sunflower, you are a champion. Let me just tell you. But other than that, I will say good night. Enjoy the season finale. It's bittersweet, but let's do it again next time.
Good night. Up or no ball.
Goodbye.